Evernote is a great place to store your notes, your ideas, your documents, everything that you need on the go. But there are some things that I would keep someplace else. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. I'll tell you what they are and why I don't keep them in Evernote. Plus, I'm going to answer another question from a viewer. But before we start, let me remind you about the help I provide for newcomers to Evernote with my online course, Evernote for Beginners. Even if you aren't totally new to Evernote, this course will help show you how to navigate your way around and set up a better system. DaveEdwardsMedia.com, that's where you can find out more information. Just click on courses once you're there. Okay, back to what I don't use Evernote for. Let me start out by saying that I trust Evernote. I'm also not someone who's overly afraid of being hacked, but I do take precautions, and that's really what this is all about. Now, I would never store sensitive personal information in Evernote, things like passwords, my social security number, bank account information, mutual fund information. I don't keep any of that in Evernote. You can store them inside many password managers or in some other encrypted Outlook. I also don't store pictures in Evernote. That's not a security thing. That's just about not wanting to take up too much space. I prefer to keep them in iCloud, but you could also use Google Photos or something similar to that. And that's an important point. When you talk about what not to store on any other online platform, you automatically think about security. But I'm also concerned about the best use of the digital ones and zeros. I love Evernote for things that I need quickly and when I'm on the go. Everything else, like I say, in my tax records, copies of my birth certificate, whatever else, I keep on my desktop computer. I also use Dropbox for some things. Now, getting back to the security issue, here's another question from a viewer, Josh, who wrote and said, "What is Evernote doing to keep our notes safe? Is everything encrypted?" Well, Josh, as I said, I trust Evernote, but I'm not stupid. Now, Evernote has a whole page that gets into what they do to safely maintain your data. You can find it at evernote.com/security. Here are some of the key points that they state on their website. Evernote never stores your password in plain text. They erase and destroy all of their storage media that's ever been used to store user data. Yeah, they destroy it. They don't just, throw it out in the dumpster. Evernote also uses industry standard encryption to protect your data while it's in transit. They operate Evernote using Google Cloud. Now, Google has undergone many certifications that attest it to make sure that they're following the best practices to secure your data. Now, you can encrypt parts of your notes in Evernote. Now, personally, I wish I could encrypt entire notes or even entire notebooks in Evernote. Maybe someday they'll give us that option. So, Josh, I'm far from being a security expert, but I think Evernote is about as secure as most big deal apps. Nothing is guaranteed. I mean, just ask Hyatt, and Marriott, and Neiman Marcus, and Prudential. I mean, people get hacked every day. And all we can ask of companies is that they take the best security precautions possible to keep our data safe. But that's why I always say it's smart to think through why you're putting something in the cloud on Evernote or in any other platform. And do you really need it there? Or should that best be safely kept somewhere else? I mean, it's just something to think about. In this modern day technology, I mean, nothing is totally safe. Everything gets hacked. But if your Evernote account is hacked, just make sure that the bad guys don't get anything really significant from scanning your content. I mean, I can't predict, but I am confident that Evernote is doing what it can. So, if you have a question about Evernote that I might be able to answer in a future segment, why don't you send me an email? My email address is daveedwards@outlook.com.